Alright, so getting back into the world of 2029 here, except it's some far-flung future date, so it's not really the world of 2029, but you know what I mean. I've queued up another bunker. I have queued up this second turret section here to be built. So this will be part of... So what I'm planning to do here is we'll move the primary entrance to the base in here. So then we'll have a row of turrets here, and we'll get rid of the external killbox wall on these two angles so that they just have a direct approach in here. And then the pods, the defensive bunkers, or whatever you want to call them that we've been building, will cover the rest of the approach to the base. And that should work pretty well, I think, for getting rid of the kill box. The only other question would be if we want to move other things around. But I think that's good. This gives us a lot of projects to work on. We are getting infiltrators made. Yes, 2 infiltrators. Should make sure we don't have any floating around anywhere. Okay, good. Oh, I was thinking about long-term goals, and we want to get nuclear weapons. Usage 48, usage 68. So, if we want nuclear weapons, we need to process cores to get plutonium, I believe, is how that works. I've never made the nuclear weapons, so I definitely want to check that out. So I was thinking we should probably get our other cores. Oh, I never set it up to be loaded. Our other cores into the reactor. I believe we have the full set. Yep. Also, let's take a look at our research because we have that Tech Prof sub persona core we picked up but we've never used. We're a little ways into a project, so I don't know if we actually want to burn it right now or wait for the next thing. We'll check. I think it finishes the research, so we should take a look actually at the costs. Yeah, so we could save it for this. Actually, can we, if we get rid of this... Yeah, we'll get this one with a Tech Prof sub persona core. Unless I somehow forget. And that somehow forget definitely deserves to have quotation marks around it, because the odds of me forgetting are probably actually pretty good. Oh, there's a chunk here. So, do we have any concerns about resources? Steel and components are fine. These things take a lot of plasteel, which sucks. I think we will get the laser turrets, or energy turrets rather, in there, just for consistency's sake. But, yeah. We actually are entirely out of plasteel again, which is a problem. Because I think, yeah, we need plasteel for these as well. Let's check the bills. Yeah, so that's good. These take 125 plasteel. Yeah, work them out 1. This is bugged, and I've never fixed it. At this point, it's not worth the effort, but... So we need plasteel. We could do a trade expedition. That's probably a good idea. Send Warden. and send a bunch of junk. Yeah, let's just load them up with textiles and organs, I think. And drugs. And jade can go. There was a second friendly settlement from that faction, so we could actually check out... Oh, Jesus, 18 walrus tusks. We could actually check out their second base and see if there's anything interesting there. And a corset. Actually, we got a bunch of junk we could send for clothing, too. Yeah, let's send everything up through, like, the armor. We'll keep the shield belts, just because I don't want to micro... how many shield belts I would want to send. Wow, we got a bunch. Oh, this is tainted shit. Fuck. Yeah, because we're not selling, we're loading. Okay, that should work. And our reactor is loaded. Need to make sure we get that turned back on. We may need to adjust the output as well, because we do have potentially too many cores for our cooling. Yes. So if we go... I don't know. Okay, yeah, so that'll reduce... Well, not that low. Oh, a combat supplier. Let's see. Okay, that's probably fine. What does that give us for power output? Holy smokes, a lot. Warden. Before you... Wait, is this a... It is a trade ship. Call them immediately. Well, we don't have one of these, so we'll grab one. We could grab... I don't feel like grabbing any of their armor. This might ruin our loading because we, I think, sold off some of the stuff that was queued to be loaded. Either we'll have to reload or it'll just be like, oh, not everything could be loaded. You can take off anyway. I'm not entirely sure how it actually works. Hopefully we don't have to reload because it does take some time. 6 normal quality laser swords. Let's sell 5. Actually, no. We have a mono sword and we have a link plasma sword. So we'll keep 2 laser swords for offhands just in case we end up with some more brawlers. Steel scalpel. We can actually give that to somebody. It's maybe not a bad idea to give that to Medbot. Ooh, wait. This is Syntholine Mace. We should put that in the recycler. We have all these mech upgrades. I guess we could just keep them for the time being. Wait, No, that's incendiary shells. They have incendiary shells. We have insect jelly. Weird. We could buy this, but we don't really need it. We have some extra hammers. There we go. Put this one over here, I think is a good spot for it. Well, they're still loading, so we're probably fine. So, we need to find that syntholine mace, and the steel scalpel for that matter. Let's disallow these till I find somebody to be a new grenade user. Oh, he's not dual wielding. Good. I mean, okay. You can pick up the syntholine mace for me. You can head down here. I need somebody to be a new grenade user then. So, ideally a not important 600 without... So you have a launcher. You mine, apparently. You have flash grenades. Yeah, it should be you. So why don't you just drop this rocket launcher? And equip EMP grenades as a sidearm. There. Cool. Alright, perfect. We have a lot of rocket launchers. I can't carry it. I guess the anti-mech rifles might be too heavy or something, probably. Yeah. Alright. Unless we can give it to the 800s? Nope. What about the smaller, or the other ones? No, triples don't work either. Ah, you can pick up a normal one, though. So let's have you... Oh, you can't pick it up for some reason. Only the builder can? Why can only he pick it up? Huh. I don't know. Honestly, we could sell the rocket launchers. I don't think they're really all that worth it. So this scalpel is medical potency and tend offset, which I don't know if this actually applies to androids because it's from a different mod. But maybe it'll help with the autopsies, and if we ever actually have some reason to triage a human, like for a quest, it'll help with that. Gunshot from a bullpup rifle. Well, why don't you rest? Somebody will patch you up. That way at least that message goes away. Oh, we can get our light in here. So, another Manhunter pack of walruses again. What the fuck? This is like the third time we've been attacked by walruses. What are you? Oh, you're one of our lancers. Yeah, that's fine. Everybody stay in area 2. Okay. Let's turn off our bots. Also, this is ready to go. We're at a slate? Wild. Make sure they get the edge pieces built first. I don't know if it'll be an issue. Well, it won't be an issue because we're going to tear down this part of the wall eventually anyway. But still, I'll do that. Get that built properly first. We actually need slate. That's insane. That's actually crazy. I never thought the day would come. Well, it's not a problem. There's slate chunks on the map. We just need to get rid of the walruses to go get it. Mortars, please. Wow, really, mortars? I mean, you hit some of them, but those were not great shots. The lancers are going to go engage. And mortars, let's probably go hold fire on these, honestly. Yeah, we'll hold fire till they're ready, and then we'll see if they're in a spot that seems reasonable. Honestly, just go. We should be careful with the cooling tower being right here, because if that gets hit by our mortar, that'd be pretty bad. Yes, these are back on hold fire. Are you attacking my door? Because I mortared you? I guess. Can you repair? You can repair. Can't finish loading because some items are unavailable. That's fine. Everything else is here though. So, launch. Visit. Alright, so walruses. don't know if we want to go around and try to engage. So maybe we just leave them alone for now. Oh, there's a slate chunk just sitting here. That can be hauled in and turned into slate blocks. A tiny, tiny amount of slate blocks. Nowhere near enough for what we actually need. Alright, trading. Go down to the bottom first. See if we got anything cool down there. Interactive table, but it's made of wood. Meh. Meh. Nothing good. We'll just start selling off clothes. Do they have any armor worth buying? Not really. Oh, this must be Warden's anti-mech rifle, so we definitely don't want to sell that. Pick up a basic replacement arm so I have to make one. Seems kind of pointless. Weaponry, anything worth buying? You could buy a Resistance MZ14. I actually might need one of these eventually. I don't know how that works. I played around with hacking mechs before in test saves, but I never actually really made much use of them, so I don't know some of the finer points of like actually controlling them and making use of them properly. Wait, do you have no money? You guys have no money. Seriously? You still haven't refreshed from the last time we did a trade deal? Well, that's shit. Yeah, they don't have any money. Well, goddamn. Alright. Can we safely get to the South Pole? Can't tell how much fuel we have, so hopefully that's fine. That'll be a fun one to assault at the very South Pole. I do want to nuke somebody, though, too, which is the other thing. So we could... So I have my thoughts on nukes, right? I think we nuke one of these bases and see, does like a nuclear missile just wipe out a faction base entirely? My other thought is, I know you can nuke a map when you're actually on it. So if we drop at the corner of, say, this like city, can we nuke the opposite corner and wipe out half the city with a nuclear blast and then roll in with a T-800 army? Because that would be like top notch. What do we do if this runs out of fuel and they don't have any fuel to sell us? Hopefully the mod would give us a warning if we're gonna run out of fuel. Everybody's in the prison hanging out for some reason. There's more dead Lancers. Alright, there's our research finished. We're on to the new project, so let's get that tech prof used. Alright, so there's our other one. Can I reinstall these? Yes. Since this bench only seems to be used for some projects, it may not be a bad idea. Wait, need research project. Oh, we didn't get the other one queued up. Oh, it's... Seems confused. Is it... maybe the tech prof broke it. This might be broken. Oh, there we go. What else? What else? What else? I assume these are base game bionics, right? Must be. Medical integrators we don't need. Power integrators I don't think we need. We could just do them. They're cheap. Yeah, let's just do them just in case we need them. We'll have them. Skymine 2 doesn't really matter. We could start working on the core. Advanced replacements. Yes, that's only tier 3 or 4. So those don't work for T800s. So that's kind of pointless. I don't think we need any of these different upgrades. Portable disassembly, compact weaponry. Yeah, so none of this really matters until we actually get mechs hacked. So I think we'll go for... Well, we also do have this stuff. What is packet router? Cybernet. So Cybernet I don't think we'll make any use of. So none of this I don't think matters. All that's blocked. Oh, we do have repulsor technology. We can build some shielding. Cryogenic power. Glitter world circuit breakers. Yeah, let's go for Skycloud core. It's a long research path. Yeah, I guess these guys are all socializing in the prison because it's where the table is. And they're idle. Walrus check. I mean, they got a lot of damage on them, but they're not exactly bleeding out in a lot of cases. Alright, so how do we want to go about this? We need to get out there. Because we're wasting time just being idle. So I'm thinking if we come out here. Like that. Because there's only a few in the immediate vicinity. Most of them are back here. So let's try and engage the walruses directly. Well, hopefully this one doesn't fucking keep moving in this direction. Although he's dying. Oh, they went out that way. That's not ideal. A bunch of them also don't have their ranged weapons out because they're still moving. Goddamn assholes. Now you're shooting each other because you decide to path out that direction. Okay, yeah, so we're starting at 400 fuel, I believe. We weren't fully fueled, so we're perfectly fine. And they actually have money, which is good. Small bin. What does this do? Oh, removes trash and filth. Interesting. Never noticed that was the thing. Obviously, it's from a mod, but I mean, I didn't notice that was the thing in the mod. Good quality recon helmet. Don't think it's worth the effort. Take their lances. We'll take their slate. It's only 800. Plasteel. Medicine I don't think we really need. Take their advanced components. Take their regular components. Take their chem fuel? Sure. Why not? I guess we'll just start selling textiles. We'll keep the organs, I guess. That's going to be obviously too much, selling them all those kidneys. Hmm. 1334, 1323. I think that's acceptable. Do you want their uranium? Sure, we'll take their uranium. 107 to us. 1332 again. Anything else? We can get some statues to tear apart. Ah, yes, plasteel grand sculpture, excellent. You know what? I'll buy it just to tear it apart. Why not? We'll get a tiny amount of plasteel for an absurd amount of organs. And back to base. Where's base? Over here. Alright. Back to walrus slaughtering. Prefer you guys to... Can you not go that way? Oh, I'm clicking on the goddamn power line. Lasers! Terminators versus walruses. Ridiculous. One, two, three, four left. I don't really want to move because we got good firing line built here, and some of them will move faster, and they might end up shooting each other. We've completely destroyed our airlock type entrance here. Not going to even repair it. Oh, they just went down from blood loss. Finish off. Finish off. Finish off. Was there only 3? I would have assumed there were 4. I would have assumed it was even numbers. Well, it'll show up at the other area then. Oh, unrestrict everybody and get to cleaning up this shit. So they'll hunt the walruses and finish them off, or they'll have a fucking party, one or the other. Get in here, about over here, and then why don't you just drop a bunch of shit on the floor. Because otherwise you'll carry it around forever for some reason. That's a bunch of crap, that's for sure. Why don't you drop a bunch more junk on the floor now that you've moved away from that area that was full of junk? Did I drop something I wanted to keep? Think so? Nope, looks good. These must have been tainted. Yeah, we picked up a few tainted helmets. That's why they didn't sell. And let's just deconstruct this statue right away. Hopefully it's actually a decent amount of plasteel. Let's find out how much it is. Oh, you know what? That's okay. That's not bad at all. That was totally worth buying. I'm totally fine with that. Colonist needs treatment. Probably the one that was shot. Oh, you're just sitting out here drafted, missing the party. You'll be fine. How many hunters do we have? Not that many. Let's get all the 800s hunting. Because I'd like to get these guys hunted before they rot. If possible. I mean, most of them are going to rot because of the scaria, much less the radiation and whatnot. But for those of them that aren't going to rot, it'd be nice to get them hauled in. This room's getting pretty full of shit again. Let's make this a silver palette. Putting that new slate to good use. So I think probably at the end of today's episode, I'm going to look at tearing down the excuse me, the perimeter wall. Alright, we got our General Dynamics RBS 80s. Unfortunately, this second infiltrator has not been made because we have used all of our plasteel on other things. And our autoclaves aren't running. Cannot make plasteel, need material. I'm guessing chem fuel again. We have a ton of meat, though. Is this not using meat? It's not using all meat. Let's make it use all meat. That section wasn't filled in because the the old turret was in there. This is where the old turret emplacement was. So I queued up the deconstruction of the old and the building of the new on top of each other, basically. We need slate. So if we tear this section down, I guess we should put this somewhere else. I mean, they move between rooms. We could just stick it like in here or something. I don't know. Let's put it in here. This is a good spot for it. So we have all of our processor research unlocked for the GlitterNet if we want to add them. Let's reinstall these guys. I wonder if that's going to work. Or if that's going to get the wrong bench. Nope. Found the right one. I wonder if we could put them on this. I wonder if that affects it. We should do some more test fires now that I think about research. Oh, I thought I might have clicked my own dude there for a second. I was like, Okay, progress. 365 out of 400. Yeah, so we need this new processor before we can do any other integrators. So I'm thinking some obelisk rooms. So if we build an obelisk, right, say like here, into its own room, like that. And then we put embrasures around it, like this. And then just like a doorway. Like that. It's probably pretty good. Thrombos, interesting, don't care. Don't need the money. Let's see. We could go assault that city. I said I was going to do that today, I think, but I'm going to probably not actually do that today. We'll do that next episode, since we only got 15 minutes left. I think we'll just keep working on base upgrades today. That way we can get this defensive line removed. Honestly, also don't think we really need more concrete at this stage anymore. So we're going to disable the concrete bill entirely. I probably should have made these outbuildings made of concrete instead of slate, but I didn't really expect to run out of slate, so. A bunch of colonists going idle. We have plenty of steel. We could use more slate. Well, that's too much slate. That's still probably too much slate. There. 14 chunks. That's fine. These don't take plasteel, which is nice. Don't know if they should be roofed or not. I don't think I'm going to bother. So then we got all these little turrets that we may want to do something with. I think we'll put one in here. Just because it's kind of a remote outbuilding. I mean, it's kind of bad to have a turret facing like all this explosive shit, but not sure what else we'd really do with it. Some of the other ones, maybe we can put them in here. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep doing that. That one has better range, so we'll put that one down there. Might want something here. On the prison side of things. I'm not sure. For the time being. Actually, we should probably put them all down this way. Another consideration too is what to do in this corner. And I think, turn all this into embrasure. We could put another turret up here. I think that might be decent. Mine. Sure, we'll just deconstruct this now. Thinking we go like this. And then this becomes embrasure as well. Yeah, we'll leave that section in there. Like that. And then one of you can go kind of tucked in here, maybe. Then, but how do we? Okay, let's not put a section there. We'll do that there like this. Yeah, that'll work. On the quarry, yeah. I figured these corners would collapse Actually, it wasn't as bad as I expected it might be. Yeah, because then they should be able to path here to refuel this. Just fine. Maybe? No path? Yeah, so they can't actually... You can't force them to path on it, but I think they'll be able to refuel. If not, we'll find a different solution. Yeah, because he's delivering to it. So if he can deliver to it, they should be able to reach it to refuel it for sure. So, what do we have for turrets remaining in outbuildings? We got one there, one there. We got a stray turret there that needs to be moved somewhere. We could cover the hunter killer. Because that's another big wall section maybe that they could enter as sappers. Well, it is right by this turret pod though. I could put it in here. It's not a bad spot for it. Let's reinstall you here. Clone is ready. What do you do? Shooting, melee, construction, plants, animals, social. You're not much of anything. And we are on, what, you, I think? Yeah. Equip. Equip his sidearm. Battery, connect to Sky Mine skills, get him some shooting. Yeah, and he's bugged until we reload. unfortunately. So I'm not going to bother doing too much with him. Honestly, he doesn't really have much to offer. I mean, one passion construction, some social, like we don't need these things. Another crafter would be nice. If we get like a 2 passion or double passion crafter, that would be neat. But until then, yeah. So let's do another pod here. Oh, we have no components left. That's neat. Let's reinstall this somewhere else. We can put it in here. Deconstruct that for a doorway. I assume we don't have the synthylene we need. We have a lot of plasteel. Which one is this? Siphons from into tank, yes. So let's turn this on. Let's get more synthylene getting produced. Yeah, 85. Is that... Can you take a rocket launcher, new person? No. Nope. Well, the double autocans do take plasteel as well. We'll finish converting the full prison over to the same aesthetic style as everything else. And concrete floors. Inside these bunkers. Just because. Could also concrete all this over. So, MEPS, Beam Splitter, and SCAD. We'll need them for each. Because we only got 2 of those set up so far. We can haul in some more slate. I don't know why that's not paved in there. Also, this looks like it should be grading just because it meshes. So let's just make this grading as well. Metal panels. Yeah, because that's already grading down there too. Yeah, so that'll meld well. We'll make all the server room exits grading. Actually, yeah, because this is grading, so that might as well be grading. All right, well, I think we're about done for today because we're at an hour plus. So I'm going to remove the external walls. We'll start tearing those apart. We'll keep building some more turrets and whatnot. We got to get this other one moved first. Yeah, before I forget about that. So we'll start building... Yeah, what was I saying? Get the external walls removed. Start building some other defenses as we get more extra plasteel. And then we'll start attacking some more bases again next episode for sure. Maybe like halfway through, we'll go wipe out the abandoned city, which will also be a decent opportunity probably to salvage some resources like plasteel. So yeah, liking how the base is looking. More once we've got that external wall removed. So until next time.